everybody, Tony Gohard here once again for Punks Doing Stuff, and the Corona apocalypse rages on, and of course there's always more bullshit that goes with it. Our radiator, there's some sort of hole in it, like a slight crack or something, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the radiator right now. It shouldn't be too hard to do, it just happens to be a pain in the ass, so I'm going to get started on that. I'm already sitting right here next to the wheel. There is a I don't even know if I'm holding this right, but there is a drain plug, that red drain plug. It's on the right side. If you're facing the front of the van, it's on the right side. So I'm going to open that up and drain out the old coolant and then take it from there. I forgot I was supposed to be recording this stuff as I was doing it. First part that I did was I took apart the crossbar up here on the very top. Normally it'll have like a diagram of the serpentine belts or something, but I'm going to put it on here just lightly. That's what it looks like. It's just got 10 millimeter bolts all over the place. So you just pop those up, take it out. You can disassemble all the other crap to be able to, put it somewhere safe. Or you could just throw a towel or a piece of cardboard on top of the battery terminals, set it on top of there so that way you don't get a shock. And then now I'm going to start taking out the fan. Yeah, the fan that's in here. I'm already starting to disconnect all of the electrical stuff, and then this is the tubing for the overflow. Whenever you're taking that out, make sure you put pressure on both sides away from the little clip, because this clip, if you just pull it straight like that, it could tear the hose, and then you'll need to get a new hose, and that's going to suck. So push pressure here and here with both of your hands on either side of that thing, and that way it'll flatten out and you can just slip it out real easy. So that's what's going with this. Oh yeah, I've disconnected this thing right here already. It's got this red little clip. It's a slip back, and then you push your finger down on the very inside right there, and then I'll make it easier to pull it out. Don't try and pull it too hard or the damn thing will break, and then you'll need to get a new one of those too. So I'm gonna look at some other stuff, start taking this apart, and then get back to it. So we've got stuff taken apart. That part that I was telling you about right here, that was this thing. It also connected into a second piece over here that I didn't notice, but it's a good thing that I did start to notice it, because if I would have pulled on the wire like I was planning on, it would have probably broke something on there. There's also these little clips that go inside that's supposed to hold it into the fan thing. Those, I don't know if they're going to be usable again or not. If they're not, you can just use zip ties. Quick fix for that. So that's coming off, and then let's see, I really can't see what's on the screen because it's really bright out here, but I was trying to show the overflow container. That thing just comes up from there, follows this cable, and it goes into here. There's nothing that's really anchoring that thing down except for the tightness of the rubber. So you just pull that off, slide out this guy right here, and it'll come out just like that. And then we're going to put that someplace safe because we're going to need that again, because that's going to have to go on the new radiator. Let me see. Looks like most of the antifreeze has been, dripping out. I've been doing this entire thing while that thing's draining in order to save a bit of time, because we are trying to get back on the road and doing stuff. So there's other stuff on here too. These little things right here, I'm assuming I'm going to need to take those off because the radiator is just going to be a blank radiator. So whatever small stuff that I can pull off, I'm going to set to the side, because chances are I'm going to need it for the new one. But yeah, that coolant looks like it's just about completely drained. I may just pull off the radiator along with the fans, or I might try and separate it. I'm just going to have to figure it out as I go. But that's that for now, and I'll be back once I get some more of this shit figured out. So it looks like I'm going to have to remove the fan because there are some other issues that I'm running into, and I just want to get it out of the way to make things easier. But the good thing is that there's only 2 points, well, there's actually 4 points where it's connected, but 2 points that you have to push down on. And really all it is just a slip and clip kind of thing. This probably isn't going to show up too good. Where the hell is it? I'm trying to find it. It's hard to tell with this damn thing because I cannot see what I'll just see if I can trace my hand. But yeah, right here there is these little slip clip thingies. You just push that part back, pull up, and then like nothing. Well, I guess I kind of have to do the other side too in order for it to work, but it'll pull straight up. The two bottom anchor points, they're just like U's, so it just drops in. It doesn't clip, but when you undo the top parts where it does clip, it'll just slip straight out. So we have run into another little thing that's going on here. I wasn't expecting this, but it may be within frame or not, but there is a bolt there just on the side of one of those tubes, and I can't get it. I can't fit my drill in there, and because my tools were stolen, I don't have my socket set. But we are going to figure a way around it using a crescent and my chuck. So I'm hoping that this one's a 10 millimeter. It kind of looks like it is. If it is, then that's the one that I'm currently using right now anyway. So there shouldn't be too much of a hassle with that. So I'm going to get that off, and then I think that's the very last anchor point that I have. Then I can just pull this damn thing straight up. But it might take me a little bit of hassle trying to get the two tools in there to be able to get that free. Alright, got that one bolt down. Now I think the final little bit that I need to take off is the very bottom hose. On the very base, I'm probably going to have to get underneath the van to be able to get that part. And the rest of it I think should slip out. There are some covers on here, some rubber covers. You know, I have to save those, I think. I'm not 100% if they're essential or not, but I'll probably just hold on to those anyway. I need to get that one tube down, and I don't see any other anchor points in here. But then again, I'm just looking for the top. On the bottom, there may be something that I might notice while I'm undoing that hose. So, you're going to get that stuff started up and then see what other kind of problems I come into. Well, I think I isolated the last anchor point, possibly. It was fucking a bitch because I had to take the bumper off, take all that crap off, and then now I'm going to have to fucking slither down here, get, where the fuck is it? It's somewhere around there. There's a little little anchor point in there, but I'm gonna need to have like some pliers, maybe on my channel locks to be able to. It's one of those, you know, push locks. So I'm gonna have to pinch it down, slide that out, and hopefully that's the last one. I didn't see one on the other side, but you know, everything just turns into a big fucking pain in the ass. So hopefully this gets it. So now I've gotten the that stupid thing popped out. Turns out that it was this little slip clip, and you have to pull up because it's also clipped into the framework, and it was the same way on the opposite end. And you know, you feel like you should just be able to, you know, pull up on it like that and take it out, but there are, you know, little tubes like that, little tubes on this side. So unfortunately I can't do it all dramatic the way that I want to just pull it out with one hand like that. So I'm gonna have to take it out like that very carefully, run up, get the other one, and get that set so I can get this motherfucker going, because we need to make some cash. We've got only about a week left before rent, and we've kind of fallen behind. To top it off, we bought a fucking new radiator, so we definitely need to make the cash for that. All in all, shit, this should have been a little bit easier, but it still wasn't too difficult. So you're just going to follow the same steps that you saw right there in reverse. Basically everything is going to line up just like it should, because everything is basically frozen, and you know, the way that it's going to be, everything is basically locked in place. Oh yeah, when you take off that other hose, the one that's down there, you might not even be able to see it. Maybe you can see the drip pan, but make sure you put a drip pan under there, because just because you got all of the coolant out of the radiator, there's still going to be coolant inside that tube because it goes lower than the radiator. So when you pop that off, all the leftover stuff is going to continue to drain. What else? All in all, just try not to break anything that you don't need to break. There isn't very many things that you do need to break, probably just like a couple of plastic clips. But other than that, you know, that's that. So I'm going to get this fucker out, put the new one in, get shaved and cleaned up and ready for the day. I mean, the day's already started. It's already like, what, 1, 2 or something? But we do have to go and make some money. So this should solve our radiator problem. I think there's a starter problem also, but that bridge will have to get crossed when it needs to get crossed.
and we're not going to be able to cross that bridge without any cash. So like, subscribe, share, hit the bell for notifications, all that fucking crap, and I'll catch you on the next video.